All right, YouTube, it is Mr. Mean coming at you today. Today's video du jour is another one by the Red Rooms. They were not kind enough to send me 4 of their games. We've reviewed 2 of them, and now we're going to look at Conspiracy Files by the Red Room. This is by Miguel. Let me get all the names here right so I don't mispronounce them. This is by Miguel Ribeiro. He did the layout. The cover and interior art is stock art, licensed by Free Pick, copyrighted 2025. Conspiracy X, Things That Go Bump in the Night, BRPD, The Illuminati. All of that stuff can be played with this. Yes, a whopping 207 pages, light color, black and white. It's all like clip stock art, but it's well done. I'm gonna ding them again. No index. Games like this, where you're not intimately familiar with the book, you need an index. It's another page. They could have left out the back art, and put an index in here. So a ding there. I'm a stickler. I need an index because I like to flip through and and go to that index and find exactly what I'm looking for. Character sheet is just like the other 2, very similar. It's just themed more for Conspiracy Files. What's cool about this is there's a morality system in here, taint and virtue. It's good or bad, and there's levels. There's a nice magic system in here. There's a psychic system in here. There's lots of adversaries, including normal, modern day creatures. But there's the chupacabra. There's, the Loch Ness monster. There's greys and, reptilians and all the spooky things to, terrorize your players with, or be terrorized if you're a player. There's a pretty decent GM section, as well as an NPC. I like an NPC generator in games like this because I should say I like NPC generators because the cool part is I love rolling on charts. And so you have a couple charts in here. You can make up NPCs on the fly if you need to, or you can, definitely plot it out and make a reoccurring NPC, the handler of the PC, so on and so forth. There is also an intro adventure. It is about 18 pages long. I don't want to spoil it for you, but it's pretty spooky, pretty good. Straightforward adventure, what you would expect from a Conspiracy Files. If you're a fan of X-Files or Warehouse 23, this is your jam right here. Uses that OSR light system, you're going to roll 3d6 and do your attributes. You have hit points. Instead of sanity, you have taints and virtues. You have flaws and advantages you can get. Your skills, it's a skill-based game. So you're going to roll a d20. Pretty cut and dry, guys. There is not a whole lot to go over here. This is super cool. If you like Conspiracy X, Arizona is in here, baby. I thought Area 54 was in New Mexico. I could be wrong. Jericho Wells, Arizona. Copper mine. It's only boarded up shops. So yeah, Jericho Diner. So yeah, some different locations here for your conspiracy and where to find things. Law enforcement troubles, Vale Syndicate recruitment, that kind of thing. There's an intro. The intro adventure takes place in Jericho Wells in Arizona. So yeah, there you go. Secret agendas for your NPCs, NPC generator. Yeah, all the typical creepy crawly, spooky greys, reptilians, Arcturians, Nordics, Philidians, Syrians, Zeta, Resicutions, Reptilian. I mean, all those spooky monsters, the greys, the Andromedans, and then all your paranormal stuff that you're going to need in here, covert operations. It's pretty cool. I mean, and all your different, you can be a spy, you can be a rogue agent, serial killer, smuggler. These are all NPCs. Demon hunter, These are all things, you know, and to be honest, to get a quick game going, you could pick one of these and just jot down the stats and you can go, and then you can flesh it out going through the character creation process. So again, not my normal forte in gaming. I'm not a big Conspiracy Files fan, but I get where this is going and I kind of like it, to be honest. Uh, I kind of like games that are off the beaten path, and this is definitely off the beaten path. I'm not quite sure if Conspiracy X is still being produced. I know you can still buy it off of Drive-Thru RPG, but this is your next best thing. It's a different rule system. Conspiracy X uses D10s. This uses a D20. Um, but if you have any of those old Conspiracy X books, they would cross over to this just fine. You just need to do the conversion or find an equivalent. Remember, you don't need to convert, you need to adapt. Savage Worlds is great if you want to learn or figure out how to make a game work, another game system work in Savage Worlds. There's a great section in any of the core Savage rule books that will tell you how to adapt. You don't need to make, stat line by stat line. You just, if there's a Sasquatch in Conspiracy X, just look for the Sasquatch in Conspiracy Files and you're good to go. You can just take the flavor if it's better in Conspiracy X, and transport it into Conspiracy Files. So adapt, don't convert, save yourself a lot of headache. But yeah, there's a lot of good resources out there for this. I mean, hell, look at our president. Hey-o, Captain Orange. Maybe he's an alien. Woo! Anyway, I'm going off the beaten path. I'm tired. It's been a long day. This is super cool. Thank you, the Red Room, for sending this to me. This one I'm going to keep. I like this. I look forward to reading it some more and getting in depth for it. And this might be a Saturday night when all the group can't make it. We can whip up characters real quick and we can play a little Conspiracy Files, because the truth is out there and they are out to get you. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. So yeah, really cool. You got FBI agents, you got stats for all your government agencies, or you can make them up as you need them, but plenty of NPCs, plenty of things that go bump in the night, and a great basis for a game. I mean, it doesn't flesh everything out. Read the intro adventure. It's going to give you a good feel for the game, I feel. I liked it. I'm probably going to steal it and use it for one of my games. But I'm very pleasantly surprised with this. I didn't think I was going to like it because I'm not a big conspiracy fan or anything like that. But I do like OSR type games if they're done well. And in my opinion, this is done pretty well. It's easy. It's not too complicated. It's not taking itself too serious, but it's taking itself serious enough to make it a role-playing game. And I like that. I like it when games do that, when they leave a little bit up to you to figure out. And I think they left just enough for the GM to figure out. So if you haven't checked out anything from the Red Room and you're into conspiracy or, the Illuminati, things that go bump in the night, this might be the game for you. With a little work, you could probably make, what was it? It's a game where they changed. They had, I can't think of it. What was it? He was a monster hunter. A Grim Adventures. Grim. Yeah, you could totally do that in this. But from the side of, you're not playing a Grim, you're playing agents that are hunting the Grims, or the monsters. So yeah, any of those episodes would be great, to adapt that monster that was in that episode to work in this. So a lot of flexibility here, I feel. I think it's a neat, compact, and again, like all of their games, this is all you need. 207 pages and you're done. You don't need to buy anything else. Everything you need is in this book, which I'm a big fan of. So I'm going to cut it off there. Peace and hair grease. Thank you, Red Room, Miguel, Sylvia, for thinking of me and sending me these goodies. I hope you guys enjoyed this. It gives you a feel for this. Go check it out. If you do buy it, tell them Mr. Mean sent you. I think you're going to be surprised by this one. It's very cool. And as always, peace and hair grease. And remember, Mr. Mean says, be nice. All right, guys. I'll see you in the next one.